Hi, my name is Judy Velasquez. I am a BCLI alumni of summer of 2006, and I was asked by BCLI to do a video about the program. Now, my video is going to be a little different than the previous videos you've probably seen, only because my experience happened when I was 16. 7 years has passed now, and now I'm 23. And this is actually my second take that I've done. The first take was a little bit more professional, but right when I was gonna add it to the profile, I instead deleted it, only because I knew that there was heart missing. And the reason I say that is because BCLI to me was not a program as a vacation or to travel and see monuments. It was more to me. Now, when I was asked by BCLI to participate in the program, I first said yes, of course, why not? And then 5 minutes later, I was like, never mind, I take it back. Only because I had never flown on a plane before, and I was terrified of flying on a plane. No one in my family had really flown on a plane. I didn't know what to expect. It was my mom who convinced me to go because she had never had an experience like this, and she was like, Mija, you're gonna regret it if you don't. So I ended up going, and let me tell you, I'm sure a lot of people on that plane had a kick of seeing me and two other girls holding hands, praying to the Virgin Mary that everything was going to be okay while we were taking off. Thankfully, we got there. Seeing the monument, seeing the Capitol for the first time was an amazing experience. Something that I had never thought I would really ever experience. And BCLI is very close to my heart because BCLI did not only talk to us or show us about political achievement, about policy. To me, the biggest thing was about leadership and about change. Since then, I was accepted to a four-year university in Austin, Texas called St. Edward's University, and I was accepted by their CAMP program, which stands for College Assistance Migrant Program. Since then, I've traveled to North Carolina working with migrant farm workers. I have also traveled to New Zealand doing social work. I have traveled to Africa and I did research. I have traveled to DC and actually was able to live there for a full semester, which was 15 weeks. And I remember when I got to DC, 2 weeks before I came back home, I went back to the place where BCLI was held the week I was there. And I remember this trail that we had to take every time we went to the classes. And I'm a very symbolic person. So I remember that last day that we were there thinking, this is the last time I'm gonna walk on this road. Fast forward 6 years later, and I was walking the same exact road that I never thought I would take again. And that was after having all those other experiences. Now, seeing me right now, you probably didn't expect for me to say this, but I'm going to be graduating from a four-year university relatively debt-free. I received between $200,000 to $250,000 worth of scholarship money. And the only loan I had to take out was to go study abroad in New Zealand. Every other opportunity that I've done has been paid for. And I don't think I would have even taken the chances of traveling to those places had it not been for BCLI. Because BCLI opened the doors for me to realize that I can travel, that I can do things that my family hasn't done before. I was the first girl to travel out of state for a week by themselves. I was the only girl, or the only person in my family, to travel out of the state and live out of state for 3 months. I was the first person to travel abroad and live by myself. And that was twice. BCLI I hold very close to my heart because it made me realize that leadership is not about being superior, being important. It's about taking chances. And that's okay to be afraid. And this is more for you parents, because I know that many of you are afraid to possibly let your child or children take a chance and do this program. I've spoken for this program before, and I've spoken to parents. And let me tell you, your kids are going to come back different, but good different. They're going to realize that there's so much possibilities than what they have right now as far as education, as far as travel, as far as professionalism. I cannot thank my parents enough to have let me have taken a chance and done this program. And it's funny now because every time I go up to my mom and smile to her, like this huge smile, my mom will say, "Ay, mija, where are you going now?" Because now I cannot stop. Because my parents gave me the opportunity to dream of something more. And I feel like I've taken each and every opportunity. So parents, if you're watching this, allow your child to have the opportunity to not only travel, but to learn about leadership and to know that there's others like themselves. Because I think that's what helped me out the most, was being around other Latinos, other, children of migrant workers. And know that it's okay for change. And it's okay to want more. Because you give back. 6 years later, I was actually able to pay for my mom to fly to DC and see those exact monuments that I had seen when I was 16. And I think that has been my proudest moment of all. Not my travel experience, not my fellowships, but to have been able to give back to my mom. That's leadership. If you stayed with me through these 9 minutes, thank you. And I hope that you do attend this magnificent program, because I guarantee you, like I said, that if you participate, you're not going to come back the same person you left. You're going to come back with wanting to do changes. Thank you.